right, well, welcome back to 4th and 3 Dudes. This is officially episode 35. If you missed episode 34, it was YouTube only. Go back and catch that. It was our instant reaction show, our first and only one so far. Wait for more to come. But it was, a little bit tipsy. It was a tipsy episode. But anyway, I'm Chris Nama coming to you from here in lovely Peachtree Corners. We have a new guest with us this time, so we'll actually let her introduce herself first, and then we'll go to our other co-hosts.
I'm Gabby. I'm coming to you from Chris Nama's lovely basement.
The man cave.
Are you safe?
Data.
I thought I was in the basement.
I'm very safe. I'm a data analyst right now. I did my research on the Heisman. Yeah, I am very knowledgeable of football.
There we go.
What's going on? Is Santa here?
Nope, somebody's at Cord's front door. But anyway.
Or it's a burglar.
Happy birthday, Gabby.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gabby did just turn 18 this past week. Happy birthday. So still Gabby Palooza is still in full effect. We'll see when it will actually end. But anyway. All right.
Not till January.
Not till January, that's true.
I am Chris Burnett. I'm currently on hour 4 of cord time and glad to finally get this off the runway.
Yep. Oh.
Santa, I know him.
Okay. Did you get your lotioned up, or what are you doing there, buddy? Introduce yourself, friend.
My hands are dry. I need to dip them in Palmolive or something. This is ridiculous. I'm like chafing. All right, I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Go.
And your name is?
5 points, right?
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with
if I take it off at Nama's house, I know whose it is.
All right. I am drinking Southern Tier's Mocha Imperial Stout. Quite tasty.
Ridiculous.
All right. What are y'all drinking?
Gabby?
Yep.
My concoction today is a Dr. Pepper with some lime juice in it.
Oh, God bless you.
Ooh.
Is it real Dr. Pepper or that fake stuff your dad buys?
No, it actually is the real one. He went to Costco today.
Yeah.
And if Dr. Pepper wants to be a sponsor, Gabby will gladly participate in the challenge on championship.
I could throw a football into the trash can or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got that.
For you.
All right.
I am not drinking the vodka tonic that I had at 4:30 when I thought we'd be recording, and then all of a sudden I had to put in the freezer because cord is not functional.
You just keep rolling.
It's still frozen. So, until it makes, well, probably tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Make your ginger drill.
All right. Go. What you got, bud?
Eggnog.
What? Eggnog. Ooh. Spike.
Ooh. Shout out Butter and Cream, my work. We have eggnog ice cream.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Are they a sponsor? They need to give us a couple 5-gallon buckets.
Oh, man. We can talk to them about that. All right. Well, let's first start off with a recap of championship weekend. We put in some picks for that. It was an exciting weekend, of course. Again, if you missed that instant reaction show, you missed some fun. Go back and watch that one. But Bernie, you want to go back over what our picks were for the championship weekend and how that all turned out?
So, I mean, it seems like a long time ago. But yeah, Friday last week, we had the Sun Belt, Troy versus JMU. Cord and I picked JMU minus 23, but Nama won that.
You got that right.
And that's going to become a theme. Then later that evening, the AAC, North Texas minus 2.5 versus Tulane. Cord and I picked Tulane. And we won that. Saturday, Big 12, BYU versus Texas Tech. All three of us won. All three of us won the SEC with the Dawgs minus 2.5. That was pretty.
Careful.
We're back to a family show.
Nana is listening.
It was It's pretty easily. And then the nightcap was Duke. Nama took.
Wah, wah.
We
I
lost.
told y'all.
We lost UVA -3.5, and then Indiana, OSU, and I lost that one. So it ended with Nama 5, Cord 4, me 3.
Ooh, we got a new basement dweller.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, flipping the script. Cord finally actually got some picks right, but I mean, I was able to. I mean, again, I thought I was going to get the clean sweep, but anyway. So that was nice. It was a good championship weekend, and Georgia did very well. And so then that led us into the Sunday where they put out the college football bracket. So the biggest surprise in there, I guess, was it came down to the whole Alabama, Notre Dame, Miami thing. What were y'all's reactions to them taking Miami over Notre Dame and keeping Alabama in it too?
Well, I will start with, I predicted long ago that Notre Dame would be the first 3-loss team in this playoff because Notre Dame is a golden child. And obviously, I'm wrong. It was Alabama. And I'm happy to report I think that was the right choice. Alabama got blown out in the SEC championship game. And but they played a great season. They have a great team, and I don't think Notre Dame does. But I thought it was the right choice. But I still question a lot of the decisions that the committee made because they really weren't consistent week to week. But I think there's a lot of things I don't like about the bracket. Mainly there's too many teams, but I thought between the teams, they made the right choice. I think it helped that Duke won and they got Miami in. So there's an ACC team in there, just not the ACC champion, but I'm glad Notre Dame's out.
Yeah. How about you, Cord? I know you got a lot of extended family or on your wife's side that are big Notre Dame fans. What's the scuttlebutt with them?
Silence. Dead silence. But you talk about joining a conference and picking your own teams. They played Miami. They played A&M, USC, and that's it. So if they want to, and it's not a big deal. But until they came out and they said, hey, we're going to take our ball and go home. We're not going to participate in this. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? You guys have fun. I mean, talk about the players who will not get to play in a bowl game this year because of that decision.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to go with them, forever, wherever they go.
Supposedly that was not the team's decision. That was an administrative decision.
Yeah, that sucks.
I thought they said they asked the seniors or whatever too, but I mean, I don't know. Either way, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where I think it was kind of surprising in terms of, the fact when Georgia, we were number 1 3 years ago. What was it? And going into the SEC championship game, and then we got knocked out of it. But I mean, we didn't. Yeah, we got dropped all the way down, and then we went ahead and went down and played Florida State. We kept all of our guys in there and played and won by 700 points against Florida State.
That's what you do.
Yeah, I mean that's what you do. You don't take everything and go home. That's what Ole Miss
did last year after they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's how you build a program. That's how you build a culture. And Notre Dame is going to feel this for years to come. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the other part of it too is they lost 15 plus practices they could have potentially had with their players to get them ready for next year. So all those young players, get them extra time, get them extra reps and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things I think they're going to regret in the long run. The other teams that opted out, they didn't have coaches and everything else at all. So, I mean, I kind of understand that a little bit more, but still, I mean, yeah, Notre Dame just taking the ball and going home. And I mean, again, it was the Arkansas AD that came out and was ripping the Notre Dame.
Oh, really?
Ripping. Oh, yeah. He was. Just talking about how egregious it was, the behavior, and the fact that he was attacking Jim Phillips, and the fact that the ACC came to the rescue of Notre Dame during COVID. And if it wasn't for them, Notre Dame would have lost out on a bunch of things. I mean, again, Notre Dame as a football brand is one thing, but in every other sport, they're relative nothing.
They're in the ACC.
Yeah. So without that, and I mean, go ahead, take your stuff and go to another conference, or be independent on everything else, and make no money in any other.
More importantly, try to find another conference, because I mean, this isn't the 80s. You don't have the television revenue to bring to the SEC or bring to the Big 12 or Big 10. I mean, they're stuck. And this was the worst decision they could make in terms of trying to make themselves relevant to the current college football landscape. I mean, it wasn't viable. So
here's the problem. Here's the problem they're going to have. None of the teams from the Big 10 or the SEC are going to want to schedule tough games for non-conference games. They're all going to schedule Charlotte, Coastal Carolina, all cupcake games, because of what happened to Miami, Texas A&M, losing a tough one, trying to build your strength of schedule. No one cares about that. The CFP doesn't care about that. It's all about the wins and losses.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is they're not going to get any tough games going to be scheduled if they're not in a conference.
No. You and your friends got anything to say about that, Gabby?
Well, I feel like Miami definitely deserves to be in over them, because the only tough-ish games that Notre Dame had was Miami and Texas A&M, and they lost to Miami, and then they go whine and say they don't want to be in a bowl game, thinking they're proving a point, but it's just not. But then did you see the new rule where isn't it if they're top 12 that they automatically get put in the playoffs? That's just special rules for a complainer. It's if a kid in the class is but I want to be in their friend group, you don't just let them be in it.
Oh.
That's not how life works. You don't just get to whine and get what you want. So that's what I didn't like about it.
Great.
And then you have other teams I've heard that are trying to push them out as far as not scheduling them because of that rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And more teams like us are canceling those big games because we're going to a 9-game schedule. So you can't feed off the SEC, Oregon and North Carolina and whoever, but we're not going to have those games going forward because we're having 9 SEC games. So
yeah, I mean, and the fact that nine SEC games is a lot bigger, and more difficult schedule than for most. I mean, next year Notre Dame has Wisconsin, which, I mean, again, really good Big Ten team. Rice, Michigan State, at Purdue, at North Carolina, Navy, Miami, Boston College, SMU, Stanford, Syracuse, and USC. I mean,
so you just said maybe 4 bowl eligible teams.
Yeah, Navy, Miami, USC, and SMU. Yeah. I think that's only 4. Yeah. So I mean,
kick rocks, Notre Dame. I mean, just go ahead and accept your demise.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. Well, what will you say, Bernie?
Moving on.
So once we got through that, then the bracket was pretty much set for the rest of it, with James Madison getting in to play against Oregon is the 12-5 game, and then it was Tulane setting up a rematch with Ole Miss is the 11-6 game. It's one of those things I wish they would find a way to not necessarily make it a rematch if they could have found a way to switch that. But anyway.
I mean, talk about a waste of a game. I mean, I'm not talking about rat poison or stuff like that. I'm sure they'll do better than they did last time. It was 45-10. We played them earlier this year, but My gosh, Vandy would be such a better matchup than those two teams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, it opens up all the things about, I mean, whether or not to at least expand to 16, and if you're really going to go to the 24 or the 32 and get rid of the championship games. So that's the bigger thing that's going to be discussed over the next few years, I believe. I mean, I think they're going to go to the 16 teams. Is that next year or in 2 years potentially? But yeah.
I don't know if you need more teams. I think that little quick 6-team end of the year playoff per conference would help.
Yeah.
So you get the top 6 teams of the SEC, top 6 of the Big Ten have them play each other. And that way you don't have teams 4 and 5 and 6 bitching.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think if you get rid of I mean, conference championship games are huge. I mean, Kirby's talked about it. I mean, everybody else has too. But yeah, with the way the college football playoff sets up, you're having to play that extra game when other teams are sitting home resting. You get a chance. I mean, you get a chance to win the conference championship. And again, that is big. But if you don't have to do that, if you can name whatever, you'd use your tiebreakers, crazy as they are, to name your conference champions to give the automatic bids in just on the regular season play, and then put more teams in, whether it's you do the 32 like Division II or do 24, would give the top 8 teams a bye in the first round or something like that. Then you keep the same number of weekends, including conference championship weekend, and then you're set up on the same schedule that you are right now. So
one of two things needs to happen. Namath said conference championship, they matter, and they should matter. It matters to me. There were a lot of Georgia fans that want us in that game Saturday, and we won the whole thing. And that's what mattered to me, is being in that game and winning it. So either the academics, the presidents, have to decide academics are a sideshow. This is about money, and throw the academic calendar away and just make it a 32-team playoff. Ridiculous. Or go back to 14 playoff with the way it should be, the 4 best teams, and let's just go. So at some point there has to be a decision of whether this is a money matter, which is what it is, or we're respecting the student athlete, which is the way it was really
a long time ago.
Before Gabby was really, really young and not 18. So
yeah,
I think 32 is too many. That's like 5 extra games at the end of the season.
No, well, I mean,
6 is too many.
Body.
Well, I mean, Bernie thinks 6 is too many. But I mean, if you did just one more round, you give everybody those teams an extra home game, or make the first 2 rounds home, or teams would host games.
Yeah, I will say this: it's going to be cool one year when Georgia hosts a home game in the playoffs, because that's never been done, and we've avoided it the last 2 years, the first 2 years of this 12-team playoff. But I don't know. It's just 12 is too many.
Yeah.
We got JMU and Tulane. I'm going to talk about these games in a minute. I've got right here, but we've got big lines against in the first round of the playoffs, and it's just too much.
It's because that sham conference didn't have anybody step up and actually take the reins and win like they should have.
Well,
maybe not include them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, I think that when they made it, they didn't expect it to be like this. I don't think anybody ever expected an ACC conference champion to not be one of the highest 4 conference championships in the final rankings. Nobody expected a 7-5 Duke team, except for me.
Bernie did.
I did.
Bernie's been saying it for years.
No, well, but I'm the one who called it this time.
I get longevity. Name gets more specific.
Yes. So, but anyway, all right. Well, do we want to go ahead and talk about our picks for the brackets, or go over the other news from this week first? Probably do.
Was there any news this week?
Just, I mean, just a little. I mean, if you're another,
Hot in here.
he did go into wardrobe.
Oh,
He
hey.
did go- all right, man. Cord,
What about my boy? I mean,
What
is
happened?
that wrong? I gotta claim ignorance. Watching Seinfeld and Costanza.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Is that wrong?
Is that wrong?
No.
Goodness.
So
Goodness.
who's your next? Who's the next coach?
Not Dillingham, right?
Not Dillingham. I mean, again, it's
He stayed at ASU, right?
yeah. The supposedly if everybody's predicting potentially DeBoer, or they actually Drinkowitz was mentioned, but I think Connor Stallion.
signed a contract. I thought
Well, he did, but it's all money. It's all money. Now
you
they
could
don't
get rid
gotta
of a contract after you sign it.
Yeah.
all contract is money. Like you get a buyout. Michigan doesn't have to pay their coach anything for his buyout when they fired him. because-
how long did Michigan know about what was going on?
A long
How
time.
long did they wait in
A long
order to
time.
get him on a morals clause to
A
not
long
pay him?
time. I think they knew since August, and it became, or they suspected since August, and they knew within the last month. And
Right.
you know, shout out last Wednesday. I mean, that last Wednesday, you're getting notifications. Oh, Michigan, has fired their coach. Oh, that's weird.
Mhm.
Now, oh wait, he's been arrested. This is escalating.
Just a bit.
Yeah,
I didn't know he played for Georgia.
just a little bit.
Hey, no.
So yeah, he just dad's out there. He's a dad with 3 young daughters. He's married, and
He was.
There's a lot of power when you are a Big Ten or SEC football
He got,
coach.
he got fired for cause, so he hasn't, lost
Nothing.
out of money from Michigan. And now I said this earlier tonight to Brenda. I said, I hope his wife gets every freaking cents
No, she jumped in the portal last week.
that this left, because that dude, forget it.
I mean, he was handed. What is that?
But
This is the stick that he's going to use to go over his back when he jumps on the freight car to move down to the next train
A
station.
hobo train? Nice.
Yeah.
to your point, Nam, about this week, what I hope with that coaching hire, I hope it's chaos, because that will be amazing. Sometimes we hope for chaos in the postseason. A certain team wins, and this creates this. No one knows what to do, and if they hire the right guy, the dominoes start to fall. It's just going to be freaking brilliant.
DeBoer's going to go to Michigan. Lane's going to go to Alabama. And Coach O is going to go back to LSU.
Oh, my God.
I don't think DeBoer's going to leave Bama. Why would you ever leave Bama?
Yeah.
They
Well,
lost the SEC championship.
He's not saving.
But I mean, you're coaching Bama.
I don't know. Well, I mean, again, he came. That's a good question. Most people would never think you would, but it's the pressure that they have in that position versus being somewhere else. I mean, the same microscope's going to be up in Michigan, but they don't necessarily have the same amount of pressure that an Alabama does, I think, especially after the whole Saban thing. So
It's going to be fun to watch.
it will be. It will be. And who's the one that's? I mean, again, there was several people. It was Connor Stallions, and then the other defensive player or coach they had that potentially might come back. But they had to wait till tomorrow.
Connor Stallion's come back?
No. I mean, it was Connor Stallions. It was the for cause. It was the other defensive coach. They said.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right, because they got the show cause. So.
Right, the show cause. I mean, again, I can't remember his name. I'll try to find it.
It's a mess up there, and we were talking. You weren't here yet, Cord. I'm sorry, but we were talking pre-game. This is Michigan's prospects. I mean, they have to get rid of that AD because he's been over all of this. And
Dude, that program has a lot of problems right now.
because they have to start from the ground up, and they have to fire that guy, Ward Manuel, who I think was on the playoff committee.
He was the main guy a couple years ago, wasn't
Yeah. So they have to fire that guy, and then because he's a shit show. Sorry,
Mhm.
Gabby. I know you're young. They have to get rid of him and then just start from the ground up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I signed at Michigan. I mean, Oregon's looking good. Ohio State's looking good. Indiana's looking really good as far as jumping back in the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, because I mean, all those players is right after that. So with the coaching change, I think they do have the ability to be able to jump. So, all right, enough of that. I think Jed Fish is from is he Washington? I think he's one of the other major ones they were talking about potentially going there. So, all right. That being said, let's get back to the college football playoffs. And I think we're going to go ahead and take a chance for all of us to make our picks going all the way through the bracket, just to what we think is going to happen without spreads included. And then once we get through that, we'll come back to and then pick the games for this week with the spreads, which will go against our actual pick 'em. So,
yeah.
That work? All right. So, first game. Okay, we got James Madison and Oregon. James Madison will be traveling up to Oregon. That'll be the nightcap this coming Saturday.
Bullshit.
So, yeah. Hey,
why is that nightcap?
I don't know. It shouldn't be. It definitely should be the Miami Texas A&M game. Yeah, that should be. But does anybody
all that
pick
Nike
somebody?
Money.
Anybody pick somebody besides Oregon?
I have a hunch Oregon's going to win.
Yeah, Gabby.
I would call JMU nerds, but I think their acceptance rate's like over 70, but they're going to pummel those non-nerds to the ground probably.
So you going to take JMU or in Oregon?
No, Oregon. I said they're going to pummel the not nerds.
Go Ducks.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Ole Miss Tulane. I'll take Ole Miss.
Yeah, it's a recap of a game that was played earlier this year. I mean, why they put them together? So yeah, Ole Miss. I mean, they're getting the gang back together, except for Lane, and they'll roll.
Cord.
Yeah, I heard Lane Kiffin was denied reservations at the Velvet Ditch last night from the owner, so they do have the right to refuse service. Ole Miss.
Yeah, Gabby.
Ole Miss. Tulane is actually nerds, so they will lose.
Actually,
even though they have a new coach, I feel like that won't make much of a difference.
All right.
Well, the old one's coaching them in this game, right? From Florida.
Yeah.
Yes. Summerall.
Summerall.
Yep, he is staying with him to coach him. All right, the next game will be Texas A&M versus Miami. That's going to be the noon kickoff on Saturday, which is probably the best game or probably the most exciting game of this first round, in my opinion.
Easily.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and take Texas A&M in this one. I think they're gonna find a way to right the ship and beat Miami. So
yeah, I agree. I take A&M's defense over Miami. I think A&M has some flaws, but I think their defense is ready for this challenge.
I also say A&M. I feel like their only loss being during rivalry week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to take that with some sense to it because it's your rival, so anything can happen in that game. But I feel like who did Miami lose to? It was SMU and who else?
North Carolina State. I think. Didn't they lose to NC State?
I don't know. But I feel like those aren't two very good teams, and then you lose to those. I mean, Texas A&M is good, so how do you keep up with that, honestly?
Yeah.
They're not that they're bad. Miami isn't, I don't think, bad, but Texas A&M is better.
Yep. Cord?
Not so fast, my friends. I think Sebastian's going to fly in there. I think A&M's going to start off to another slow start, but they won't be able to catch up with Miami. Hurricanes by 10.
First time we're having a different pick. All right. So the last game of the first
round. Put that
round.
graphic down there below my basement cellar dweller.
Yep. And then Alabama are playing Oklahoma on the Friday night game. So, what are y'all thinking for that one? I think I'm going to take Alabama.
Absolutely. Alabama.
Just because Oklahoma's got a great defense, but Lord have mercy.
They can't
And for
move.
as good as Batir was at Washington State, he cannot do anything ever since he came back from his injury early in the season.
The four of us could move the ball better than Oklahoma.
Yeah, I believe so.
Who's playing center? What's that?
Who do you got, baby?
I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Bama.
Not so fast, guys.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I
don't have
say
my pencil.
Oklahoma.
Oh boy.
I say Bama playing a team that they lost to this season and coming off of also losing to Georgia for the first time in a while is going to be a little bit sad. And then all the drama happening with coaches right now. And so I feel like everything will play a part into it. And I also just don't like Bama. But I think that they're going to lose.
All right.
I didn't watch all of the Georgia-Bama game, but I don't know if it was just peak Georgia performance or horrible Bama performance too.
Yep.
But
it was just it all came together just perfectly.
So I feel like all of that, like coming off of a bad game and just like when you play a team you already lost to, that's like annoying. So either they're gonna get beat down by them because of that, or they're going to get a spirit of revenge and beat them. But I think Bama's going to lose.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Sounds good. All right. So in round 2, Texas Tech, all of us would have Texas Tech playing against Oregon. So in that game, I think I will take Oregon because I think they have, granted, there's still Texas Tech hadn't played anybody besides BYU. But Oregon's played at least against Indiana, and I trust a little bit more in Dan Lanning, so I would take Oregon over Texas Tech in that game.
I would do the same.
Okay. Gabby?
I think I'll do the same. I mean, they haven't played anyone that good, and I don't know anything about Texas Tech, so, I mean, that's kind of like they aren't good enough for me to know something. I mean, obviously they're good enough to have a bye in the playoffs, but I don't know.
And
they're Ducks. They win, right?
Their top linebacker was married to a badass Army West Point grad, so for Texas Tech, but still, Gord.
No, I think Oregon's going to do it. I know they're banged up in the wide receiver position, but I think they are stronger all around than A&M is, and with A&M's schedule, they won a lot of games, but I wasn't really impressed with who they had to play. The bottom half of the SEC. So, of course, Dan Lanning, he's always liked to cover the spread. So I think they're run up score as fast as they can, so they can get into a game with Indiana or Ohio State.
Yep. All right, the next one, the number 3 seed Georgia will be welcoming playing against Ole Miss. All of us picked Ole Miss to move on. So,
or Tulane.
Well, no, we all picked Ole Miss. So,
oh, I see what you're doing. You're eliminating that.
Right. Yes, we've all picked Ole Miss. So again, we're going with what our picks were. So I'm taking Georgia to win that game. I know it's a rematch, but I think Georgia's even better than they were. They played the first time. I think our defense is clicking a lot more. So I will stick with them, especially I know that the Ole Miss team is happy with the coaches they got some coming back. Lane's let them come back to offensive side, come back and help coach. But I think Georgia will be able to take care of business in the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, we've seen this episode, and we saw it played out in Athens, and now we're better. I don't think they're better. So go Dogs.
I agree. I second that motion.
Not so fast, my friends. Nobody has ever beat Ole Miss twice in the same season. Ole Miss by 15.
By 15?
Yeah.
Correlation doesn't mean causation, buddy.
It's going to be a drubbing. Whatever that is. I'm a JC transfer. I don't know what that means.
Very well. All right, the next game.
AP Stat taught me that. Correlation does not mean causation.
Yeah. We all have sound bites.
Nice. There you go, Gabby. All right, next game will be Ohio State playing either Miami or Texas A&M. I had them playing Texas A&M, but I will have Ohio State winning this game. I think they're just a little bit more sound. Texas A&M, again, they beat up on the lower half of the SEC. I think they'll be able to get by Miami, but I believe that Ohio State will be able to win that game.
Yeah, I agree. I think Ohio State's a little more dynamic. I like A&M, but I think late in the season they showed some flaws, and I think Ohio State can spread them out and beat them.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Ohio State wins that.
So these games we're doing head-to-head. We're not doing a imaginary spread.
correct. These are just like straight up games. So you pick Miami.
Ohio State.
Okay. All right.
Unless someone pulls a fire alarm in their hotel like at 2 a.m.
Otherwise,
could happen.
Could happen. All right. The last game of this round will be in the Rose Bowl. Indiana taking on either Alabama or Oklahoma, and I will take Indiana. Oh, I guess we probably should rotate around who picks first. But anyway, I'm still taking Indiana no matter what. I got them beating Alabama. I just don't think Alabama will be able to survive that. They got more offensive, or Indiana's got more offensive firepower than Alabama will be able to deal with. So that's my pick.
I disagree. I'm not a believer in Indiana. So the way I predicted it's going to be Alabama against them, and I'd take them over Indiana because just don't think Indiana's beat too many people.
Yep. What?
So,
with my prediction of Oklahoma, I think the PR trained AI Clark Kent will beat Oklahoma. I just feel like Oklahoma also, being that he just won the Heisman, coming off with that spirit, Indiana will beat whoever they play. Then.
Gord?
Yeah, same here. I think Indiana's going to be able to control the line of scrimmage against Alabama, and Cignetti's going to be able to put pressure on Simpson. And when you do that, that creates a big mess for Alabama.
Gotcha. All right, next we'll move on to the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. So in that game, I think we all have Ohio State playing against Georgia. Cord, you want to go first in this game?
I think Ole Miss is going to beat Ohio State.
Oh, that's right. You picked Ole Miss. That's right. It's my bad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're welcome.
My bad.
So not so fast, my friend.
No, my bad. So
Ole Miss is going to be Ohio State at the end of the game. It's going to be magical.
Very well.
Everybody who's not rooting, everybody wants their team to win. If they don't, they want Ole Miss to win.
That is probably true. Gabby, you got Georgia or Ohio State?
I have Georgia winning that one because I feel like it's going to come down to Ohio State kicking a field goal, and we all know what happens then.
Nice.
He needs to wear some pants. That poor guy.
I think
Oklahoma guy.
Georgia will win.
They're all like that now, Chris.
Yeah. Bernie?
Oh, Georgia.
Yeah, I agree. Georgia as well.
Finally, it's with a skirt.
I mean, yep. I get Georgia. Uh-oh. All right.
Sorry, need to grab a charger.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey, I know that bottle.
You do. How about that? All right, the next game will be the Peach Bowl. So Indiana or Alabama versus Oregon or Texas Tech. Did anybody pick Texas Tech? No, I think we all picked Oregon, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have an Alabama.
Yeah.
And then everybody else picked Indiana. So Bernie, you go ahead. You had Alabama. You think they can be able to beat Oregon in this game, or you think Oregon's going to be able to go through?
That's a tough one, but I think I'd take Oregon. I think I'd take Oregon there. I think, as the court alluded to in the Indiana game preview, I think Oregon could create a pass rush that they're not ready for. We clearly showed that. So Oregon, go Ducks.
Gotcha. How about you, Cord?
I'm going to take Oregon against Indiana.
Oh, I can't believe you'd pick them again. You've mentioned them 3 times now.
Well, I've said the state part silently, but you just haven't heard it.
I agree, though.
The state is silent. The state is silent.
I think
it's like Chevrolet.
Yeah, I think the Clark Kent AI Mendoza is going to run into a buzzsaw with Oregon. I think Oregon's looking for revenge for that 3-point loss or whatever it was earlier in the season. And I think Oregon on a neutral site is going to be able to beat Indiana and make their way into the championship game.
He's going to have to turn in his trophy.
Who, Mendoza?
I disagree.
You disagree? Clark Kent's got to still go?
I think Indiana will beat Oregon.
Oh, here we go. Gabby.
I do.
Okay.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, I don't know who Oregon's quarterback is. That's part
Dante
of it.
Moore.
It's the guy who wears the green helmet.
Dante Moore, isn't it? So,
yeah, they all have their IQs on their helmets.
The University of Zero.
But
Oregon.
I don't know. I just don't think they will.
Okay.
Like, I'm going based off my gut here. Like,
all right, I thought you had some analysis we didn't have.
No, I have some analysis. It's just all inside my mind that I can't put into English right now. So.
All right, so then that comes down.
Clarification.
So the championship game, I guess Cord's got Ole Miss versus Oregon. So
Ole Miss is going to crush them.
Cord's rolling Ole Miss all the way through. All right, Gabby, you've got Georgia versus Indiana.
Can you give me a second to think about it?
All right, we're moving on to Bernie.
Bernie's got Georgia versus Oregon, I believe. Yes.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. I agree. I mean,
I'd
again,
go that way, Bernie.
The last time Dan Lanning faced off against the Georgia team, it was not a pretty. It was not
glorious.
A pretty. It was a glorious day for Georgia, and I'm going to predict the same thing.
And Beaver fans.
And Beaver fans, because you hate Oregon. So, all right, Gabby.
Okay.
Indiana and Georgia. And you do realize that Georgia Lamp's right behind you.
Yes, it's here. I do know that.
Don't break the bottle again.
I'm not breaking again. No, that was you. I think Georgia will win that because Indiana has played SEC teams this year, right? They played
no.
They played Texas.
Who?
No.
Or Ohio State played Texas. Indiana did not.
Well, being that, sorry, there's something on the table.
Man.
But being that Indiana hasn't played SEC teams and definitely hasn't played a team on Georgia's level. Katie's down here.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see her come down the stairs. But being that they haven't played an SEC team or a team up to Georgia's level yet, I don't think that they will be able to pull that one off.
All right.
Clark Kent will be beat by Gunnar Stockton.
There we go. All right, so we got 3 Georgia champions and an Ole Miss prediction. So, all right. So now if we actually go
all SEC.
All SEC. I mean, because we are the greatest conference, because it just means more. All right. So now let's go against the spread. So that was just our picks the whole way through, no spread included. But going for this weekend's playoff games coming up. Bernie will give us the spread so we can pick against those.
I thought we just did that.
Yeah, I thought we just did that.
We didn't do the spreads. We didn't pick against the spreads.
All right, mine's good.
Bama minus 1 at Oklahoma. Gabby took Oklahoma, and we took Bama.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, JMU at Oregon minus 21.5, and we all took them. The Ducks.
Nama's going to defer.
I'm going to defer.
We just did
No,
this.
it was not against the spread. It was very clear. We were picking our winners through the thing.
All right, so Nama's picking JMU.
I'm taking JMU against the spread.
All right.
JMU. Wait, what does that mean? What does against the spread mean?
Oh,
So they get a 3-touchdown head start.
so JMU is winning 21-0 right now.
So Oregon has to win by
22 points.
They have to score 22 points.
Womp womp. Non-nerds
Zero.
really.
All right. Very well. And
Wait,
then what's the
what's-
Tulane spread?
Well, where
16, I think.
I'm trying to keep notes. So JMU at Oregon.
Right. I'm taking JMU.
I've got Oregon. Nama's got JMU.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Gabby's got Oregon.
Okay.
Yes.
Smart.
Cool.
Those glasses.
Gabby.
Yep. I'm the
Tulane.
nerd right now.
None of y'all thought Troy was going to win either. But anyway.
Tulane at Ole Miss. Ole Miss minus 17.5.
Just because you get it right once doesn't mean you always will.
Correlation, congregation, whatever.
It's not the correlation does not mean causation.
Oh, my bad.
Correlation
Okay.
means coronation.
All
Are
right.
you
So
also?
17.5 is Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking Ole Miss.
Gord?
I picked them to win the whole thing, bro.
That doesn't mean, I understand. Again, that was without a spread.
Okay. Ole Miss by 25.
Okay.
What was the spread again for that one?
17.5.
And a hey.
Oh, Ole Miss.
Tulane.
Look at you.
Tulane.
All right, you go, boy.
Hey,
Okay.
again,
I mean,
I'm
you might
taking
be the smartest one in the room. I just too dumb to know it.
It's these
Miami at A&M. A&M minus 3.5.
I'm still sticking with A&M. Bernie, you sticking with A&M? Court has
Won
Miami.
what took Miami to win.
Yeah,
Yep.
Miami to win by 3, not 3.5. A&M.
Gosh.
Gabby?
I'm sticking with my guess.
Stick with A&M.
Yep.
All right. Very well. All right, friends. Anything else we need to go over before we wrap this show up?
I feel like this has been like a 7-hour day.
Should we discuss the Heisman?
Oh,
No, it's been irrelevant since 1980. They get George Rogers in 1980, and Herschel Walker beat him head to head. So it's not relevant.
but Gabby
It's
did
like
most
the
of her
Nobel Peace
research.
Prize, is that what you're saying?
Gabby did most of her research on that too.
And that's how I prepped, guys.
Yeah, I saw Mendoza's numbers were like way behind a lot of the other quarterback winners in the past.
And the last running back, Bernie, to win the Heisman was, in fact, Derrick Henry in 2015.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking about. I'm sorry, Cord.
That was in the green room. We talked about that in the green room
We were talking
earlier.
about earlier, Cord.
All right. So, Gabby,
Okay.
in your research, you thought that Mendoza was the one who was definitely going to win the Heisman?
Yeah, I feel like he deserved it the most. He looks like the kindest one out there.
It definitely wasn't.
What'd you say?
That's
The
your
kind-
research?
She had a hunch, Bernie.
She had a hunch. No, she had,
I actually did have a hunch he was gonna win. I'm not kidding, even. I don't
Okay.
know that the Vanderbilt guy just makes me angry.
Oh, fuck him.
Did you
Sorry.
see what
Bernie, Nana's
did you see
listening.
what he posted on Instagram after?
Yeah, Jennifer showed me. Fuck the voters.
Who are you? Like, obviously, this is why you didn't win. No one's gonna pick you. Who do you think you are?
He's the Notre Dame of the Heisman.
The Notre Dame guy was cool.
Yeah.
Love, he was cool.
Jeremiah Love. I mean, I didn't
I like
realize
him a
he
lot.
scored that many touchdowns this year
I
too.
thought he
But
should
again,
win, but I guess they
Yeah.
voted him down.
I felt bad for the Ohio State guy.
No
Like,
one
you-
ever feels
Bad
bad
for
for Ohio State guy.
No,
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean,
that's a
he
big
had the least amount of first place votes. He only had single digit. It was like 7 or 8, I think.
You put way too much into this. I mean, this is so
Yeah, I
subjective.
mean their mascot's like a testicle with legs. I mean, really, I can't get past that.
Yeah, that's true.
You're disqualified.
Buckeyes. But anyway.
Well, I just think Mendoza, he is just so precious. Like every single response he has to a question, everything is so rehearsed. He's like, yes, according to my calculations, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
It's
It's just all
like red and
rehearsed.
white. All right, we get it.
We get it now. Okay.
Yeah,
So thanks for Cord for joining us tonight. I mean,
we do.
You know, I try. I made it here right on time.
You know,
You're welcome.
I mean, it's not 4:30, but he finally made it.
Yep.
So thanks for Bailey to drive him home, and we got this on air.
Yep.
You're welcome.
All right. So, and thank you to Gabby for joining us for this episode as well.
Thank you, Gabby.
As
We
always.
appreciate it. And then Gabby might actually be helping to produce the show moving forward as I'm getting my knee replaced in a couple of days. Whew. So sitting behind the desk will be a little more difficult. So Gabby might get the joy of doing that and wrangling the other three of us versus me wrangling everybody moving forward. God bless Gabby. So anyway,
Get some sleep.
Yep,
I am. I have exams this week, actually.
you do.
Oh, geez.
So, yep. But
I'll do it.
No.
This guy.
Yep. All right. So we'll come back to you after Christmas. Probably after these games, before Christmas, hopefully, if we can get that to work out. But
we'll come back
anyway,
and see how my predictions come true.
We'll see
course
predictions
we will.
come true. So
Based off of my hunches.
Like a Disney. She's our Disney princess. Of course.
Sam Mendoza, he's so
I actually
adorable.
No, I'm talking about how he is AI PR trained Clark Kent. That's what I mean by he's precious. It's just like everything he says, he has that huge smile on his face, and it's just like ChatGPT dressed as Clark Kent spitting out the answers.
nice. All right. Well, very well. All right, everybody, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for sticking with us this long. But until next time, I'm still saying go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
MIZ.
Oh, that's
Go
right.
Pirates.
Oh, yes, I would like to make my formal announcement that I have signed to the University of Missouri to continue my academic career.
You didn't get into ECU, huh? That's a heartbreaker.
We're
Well,
going
we
to talk
see
about
tomorrow.
ECU next week. Next week in
We
the
see
Go
tomorrow if
So
I
next
get
week,
into
I'm a
Tennessee.
week early.
Go
Congrats,
Military
Kate.
Bowls.
Congrats, Kate.
Congratulations.
And congrats, Gabby.
Okay.
God bless you all.
All right. God bless you.
You can still be a
everyone.
pirate. You can still be a pirate.